Not everyone in your life truly cares. Stop for a second and really think about this. Picture the 5 people closest to you. Your best friend, someone you talk to every day, that one person you rely on when things go wrong, the one who always replies fast. Now ask yourself something uncomfortable. If everything in your life fell apart tomorrow, your job, your health, your stability, how many of those people would actually show up for you? Not just send a message, not just react to your post. I mean really show up. Call you at 2 a.m., sit with you when things are heavy? Be honest, maybe 1, maybe 2. If you're lucky, 3. And that's not because people are bad. It's because most people are only around when it's easy, when it's convenient, when everything is fine. The moment things get difficult, or you stop being useful to them, they slowly disappear. That's not real connection. That's comfort. And if you don't learn how to see the signs, you'll spend years feeling alone while being surrounded by people. Because words are easy. Anyone can say, I care about you. Anyone can say, I've got your back. But words don't cost anything. Real care shows up in actions, especially when it's uncomfortable. So let's talk about the first sign. And this one really messes with your head. Something happens. They hurt you. Maybe they've said something harsh. Maybe they let you down. Maybe they crossed a line. It mattered. It stayed with you. And naturally, you expect something. Even something small. Acknowledgement. A simple, hey, are you okay? But instead, nothing. They come back like everything is normal. Joking, talking, asking for favors. Acting like that moment never even happened. And now you're sitting there confused. You start questioning yourself. Am I overthinking this? Should I just let it go? And slowly, you give in. You respond. You play along. You let it pass. But here's what's really happening. They are choosing comfort over you. Saying sorry takes effort. It takes humility. It means admitting they were wrong. And they've decided that's not worth it. So they ignore it and hope time fixes it for them. And most of the time, it works. But every time it does, something inside the connection gets weaker. Trust fades a little. Safety disappears a little. And you learn without realizing it that this person isn't someone you can be open with when you're hurt. Someone who truly cares about you won't be able to just act normal after hurting you. It would bother them. They would want to fix it, not because you forced them, but because they don't feel right knowing you're hurt. If someone keeps skipping over the moments that matter, believe what you're seeing. That's who they are, and that's not someone you should keep giving your energy to. Now think about this for a second. You finally decide to open up. Something's been on your mind for days, maybe weeks. You've replayed it, figured out what to say, waited for the right moment. And when you finally speak, they shut it down. They change the subject. They check their phone. They give a short reply. Or they say, not right now. But that moment never comes. That's not random. That's a pattern. Some people avoid anything real. The moment a conversation needs honesty or vulnerability, they step away. They joke it off, distract themselves, go quiet. Or make you feel like you're the problem for bringing it up. And slowly you adjust. You stop saying certain things. You keep more to yourself. You learn what to avoid just to keep things smooth. But that feeling, being close to someone and still not able to talk openly, that's one of the loneliest places to be. Real connection isn't just small talk. It's being able to say, I'm not okay, and the other person stays. They listen. They don't run from it. Someone who cares might feel uncomfortable, but they'll still be there. Because you matter more than their comfort. If someone keeps avoiding real conversations, they're showing you their limit. And a connection without depth isn't really a connection. Now here's another sign, and it's easy to miss. It's when someone is never really there for your moments. You share something important, a goal or something you're working toward, and they barely respond. When you're going through something tough, they don't check in. When you achieve something, they don't acknowledge it. But then you see them show energy for others. Comma. That's not by accident. When someone cares, they pay attention. They remember. They follow up. It doesn't take much. Just takes intention. If they don't notice what matters to you, it's not because they're too busy. People remember what's important to them. And over time, this changes you. You start sharing less. You stop celebrating out loud. You lower your expectations to avoid disappointment. Until one day, you realize you've been going through everything alone, even though someone was right there. You deserve people who are genuinely interested in your life. People who ask, who remember, who show up in small but real ways. And the last time, you don't always see it, but you feel it. It's that distance when someone is right next to you, but it still feels far. You're talking, but not really connecting. There's no warmth, no real presence. It feels like you're the only one trying. That kind of distance builds slowly, until it feels normal. But it's not. Real connection feels present, mentally and emotionally. If you keep feeling that gap, pay attention to it. Don't react. Just be honest with yourself. Think about one person this reminded you of. How long have you been ignoring what you already feel? You don't need a big decision today. Just stop pretending you don't see it.